Hi everyone, it's Maddie. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I've done one of these videos, so I'm a little rusty. There's a lot to catch up on. There's a lot to talk about. So much has happened in the luxury community. The Chanel price increase, the Chanel new release, the Chanel runway. If you're not following me on Instagram or TikTok, do, because I post there a lot more often, just because it's a lot easier to kind of film and go. Where with these, there's like the whole setup and I have to sit down and think about what to talk about. So anyway, it's been a while. Let's catch up. We are here today to do an Hermes unboxing. These are the goodies I picked up the other day. Like many Chanel lovers, we're in a tough spot. I'm kind of like two minds of what's going on with Chanel. On the one hand, I still love a bunch of stuff that they're putting out. The mini 22 bag is so cute. You know, the new runway collections really appeal to me and I'm just starting to get into ready to wear. And on the other hand, $12,000 for a classic flat, like, just isn't it. Like, at that point, you might as well do the Hermesjourney. And so I think a lot of us are kind of dipping our toes into that. On top of which, I've recently, I think I've talked about this on my channel before, connected with an essay that I really like. And so it just makes shopping fun and more easy. And then whatever happens in the Hermesjourney stuff. And so maybe I'll do a separate chit chat video on everything that's going on with Chanel. And then I also have some Chanel unboxings because I just am that clown bad consumer that Chanel relies on when they do these crazy things. Anyway, with all of that said, let's get into the Hermes unboxing stuff because I'm really excited about it. To start off with, we have this box here. So here is my big tip to everyone in terms of summer sandals, which is look for your summer shoes before it's actually warm out. Right now it's literally storming outside. I'm like, I'm not gonna be surprised if a branch or something hits the window. But what you wanna do is while it's still cold out, start looking for your sandals. And then in the middle of summer when you're sweating, we're gonna be looking for boots. So these are my first pair of Hermes shoes. I've tried these before, but I got the wrong size. I purchased them online. Actually, no, I did not try these before. I've mixed up my pairs of shoes. You guys wait until you see these. So you probably know what the other shoes are, but these my essay brought out and he was like, this is just something a little new. What do you think? And I love them. Okay, so let me take off this leather piece is just to protect the Kelly lock. Oh my gosh. So these sandals, they're so pretty. I wish I could remember what they were called. I got them in a size 40. They're kind of Oran-esque, but they're a little bit more significant of a shoe. So I like how these seem more like an actual sandal, whereas the Orans, oftentimes for me, they translate as flip-flop. So I can't believe I mixed up the boxes that these shoes were in. I figured these would be in the bigger box. Okay. Shows what I know about Hermes, you guys. And I'm gonna peel the tape off of these because it's not a real Kelly, it's just a Kelly lock on a shoe. How cute are these? Like with jeans for lunch, like so sweet. I sized up to a 40 in these. In Chanel, I'm normally always a 39. In Hermes, I just find they run so narrow. I don't really have a particularly wide foot. I have like a normally wide foot. I don't have a narrow foot. I took the label off. Well, there you go. There are these sweet Kelly sandals with the silver lock. I just think these are going to be so fresh for summer. And so, like I said, this style just came out. There was another really cute heel called, I think it was called Cute Heel or Cute Shoe or something like that, that I really liked, that also had the Kelly turn lock. And all of the sandals are coming out now. So by the time you're actually wanting to wear sandals, thinking about them, they're all going to be sold out. So shop now. These I'm so excited and happy with, excited to wear. Okay, so the next pair of shoes, you know, they're gonna be a pair of Orans. Like I said, I had tried a pair of Orans purchased through the website before, and it didn't work out for me, but I got the wrong size. And my essay was saying that, you know, each leather color style kind of will have a different fit to it. And he was like, I saw these in the store and I immediately thought of you. So here we have the little fringe hot pink Oran sandals. And I actually took these in a 42. There was also, a 40 as well, not a 42. There was another Oran in a lilac a lilac violet kind of color that I really liked that fit in a 39.5. But I just thought, you know, you can always kind of get that type of shoe, but this fringe I thought was really different. And my husband and I are going on a tropical vacation soon. And so this really appealed to me and I was super excited. Just like the pink and the color and all that, and that he was like saw it and thought of me, which is like exactly the kind of thing that you want from a sales associate. Like it's hard when you're shopping with someone who's like, oh, I'll just take out the other one. Oh, what do you want? Like, what do you like? Blah, blah, blah. Versus I've been in the store a few times now. You've seen me, you've seen my bags. Like I don't have any Hermes bags. I have Chanel bags, but a lot of them are pink. Like I'm just a pink girly and I'm not afraid of color, not afraid of a little fun. So that's that. And this third item, I'm not gonna call it an impulse purchase because it was also something that was on my mind. I used to have this thick Tiffany T band, not like this one, but the one with the T right side up and upside down. And I lost it. It was like really devastating. It was super sad. But I've been thinking of something to replace that. And so, you know, good things come in small packages. That's what this is. Look at this. Boop. So cute. I love it when jewelry boxes do that. So I had seen this one online and I thought I would just ask my essay on the off chance that he had it, and he did in the perfect size. And so in here, and I'm not even going to attempt to say the name, but I will put it on the screen below. And this also came with paperwork. It's so pretty. And I was talking on TikTok the other day about how you really shouldn't buy Chanel costume jewelry. I do, but I recognize it's a waste of money because they fall apart, they tarnish, they chip, they don't last. So here is the ring, and I'm gonna wear it here on my middle finger. It's a size 57, which I think is like an 8. So there she is. So pretty and just kind of subtle and graphic. And it's a kind of like, if you know, you know, and if you don't, then you could just be like, oh, that's like a really cool ring. So there, I have a little bit of room here, but you can see I have this pad in my knuckle that kind of holds my rings on. They're all kind of like that. So exciting. Anyway, I was saying, do not buy Chanel costume jewelry. It's a waste of money. It will not last. It will fall apart. You'll lose stones, all of this stuff, blah, blah, blah. But fine jewelry will last forever and ever. And this is fine jewelry. This is their rose gold. And I'm not sure. Let me see. Of course, I left the paperwork. I can see it right over there on the ground. Okay, so this says Hermes. There's the serial. 57. Oh, and of course they use the made in France. They use the French designation, which I can't read. There's like a diamond. Oh my gosh, this is where you tell yourself you're going blind. Maybe I can hold it up to the camera. I'm not sure how good the camera is. If you can see in there. It's either 14 or 18 karat gold. Anyway, that is my little Hermes haul. At the end of my visit with my essay, you know, I've never actually spoken with him about a request or a wish list or anything like that. And kind of intentionally, because I signed myself up for a lot of Chanel. But as I'm like signing myself up for less and less Chanel in the future, I'm starting to think 1 or 2 years out. And he was asking, you know, what would I be interested in? And the reality is, for me, for a wish list, I obviously would love a Birkin or Kelly, and I would want it in like a fun color, like a pink, or even I wear a lot of pink, so something that goes with pink, like yellow or green or white. And so we talked about that. I mean, I'm open to sizes because I think they all have different appeal. And, you know, for your first one, it's so easy because there's like obviously a long wish list to choose from. And then over time, I think it would get harder as you start to get more specific. So we discussed that. We discussed potentially a Constance. And so I'm just really, I don't know, excited and optimistic with Hermes and the brand and the shopping experience there in a way that it's really mixed with Chanel. I think with Chanel, I obviously have a great relationship, not only with my sales associate, but literally with every single person at the local boutique. Like they're all just like such great people. It's the things that are outside of their control that are like tough, right? So the policies, the inability to ship, even though they know me, so I have to go in and it's not that far, but it's far enough. And all of the, you know, kind of mystery and like the waiting list. I know that Hermes has mystery too, but they're upfront with like, hey, this is a mysterious process. Like, don't even worry about it. Whereas Chanel's a little bit like, what do you mean? Like, there's no man behind the curtain. And you're like, well, then what's the curtain there for? So I think it's just a little bit less of that upfront kind of communication that is a little bit, I don't know, makes one wary. Anyway, all that's to say, I'm definitely still shopping at Chanel. Right after this, I'm gonna film a Chanel unboxing of some things that I picked up from 23S while I'm actually still waiting for stuff from 23S too. But anyways, yeah, that was my Hermes unboxing. If you made it this far, thank you so much. Please subscribe down below. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok because I'm way more active there on a day-to-day basis, and I hope you're having a great day. Okay, thanks everyone. Bye.